guys, welcome to PCC Student Connect on Fabulous Friday with Stephen and his worship breakdown.
Good morning, my fellow worshipers of Jesus. This week on Worship Breakdown, we're not going to be breaking down a song. I wanted to talk about a completely different thing, talk about worship in a different setting. So I know we've been focusing on music. Really, we can worship in any way. And I know in high school we've talked about this a lot. Something I was thinking as I was sitting on my balcony amongst these trees, listening to the birds this morning, it really hit me that worship can be anything. Worship is a time that we devote to God. And I know we usually call that devotionals or our Bible time, but I challenge you this week to worship Him in a different way, to sit down and take time to focus on Him, spiritually and mentally. Take a minute to just sit and listen. Listen to God's creation like I did this morning. Hearing the birds around you, hearing creation sing God's name. So many times in the Bible, we're referenced to the idea that even the rocks will cry out. That even creation will sing God's name when no one else can, or no one else will. God created this beautiful earth we're living on. So allow it to show you how to worship Jesus. You don't need me to tell you. When the birds sing and the trees grow and show off their giant leaves, God is showing us a way of worship, letting our lives reflect Him, right? And in landscaping, I've seen this over time and time again, how to worship God. We see it right here in these roses, right? God's beauty, God's immaculate creation. He wants to show us what He has for us, right? He wants to give us a life full of beauty and blessing. We just have to worship Him. As you're worshiping today, as you're worshiping throughout the week, as we continue to break down these worship songs, remember that it's all about how you're reflecting God in your life, how you're allowing God to move and shape in you, and how you're growing flowers and leaves and giant branches for God. Continue to give your life to Him and worship Him through your actions. And remember our challenge this week. Sit in the midst of God. Just like when we see Martha and Mary in the story that Jesus comes to their house and Martha's rushing around and cleaning and trying to do busy work to make the house perfect for God. Shove the dirt into the closet, clean everything around so it's perfect for Him, as Mary sits and worships at His feet. And Jesus says, Martha, come be like your sister. Come understand what I'm here to do. Come worship me. Jesus is all around you. God's creation is abundant in the message He's sending, that He is here for you, and He can, again, feed the birds of the field. He can make the flowers beautiful, and what more could He do in your life? So take a moment this week to sit in God's presence, to sit at His feet and worship Him, and listen to what He has to say. You guys have an awesome week, and continue worshiping. You guys are amazing.